Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be showing you how to play as Lisa Garland from Silent Hill in the video game Resident Evil 2. Now I'm using a Windows PC to do this. You can do this on the GameCube version of the game, but you can also do it on the PS1 version of the game. But you need like a PS1 emulator or a GameCube emulator for your Windows PC. So, GameCube emulator, I would recommend this Dolphin one. But in terms of PS1 emulators, usually this thing down here, EPSXE, that's usually the best one. For those who don't know, Silent Hill is a very good video game series. For those of you who are fans of horror. And it has lots of Illuminati Freemason symbolism in it. Including this one creature that is called Pyramid Head. Also, this Lisa Garland's character most likely represents the Revelation 12 woman in the Bible. So the first thing you want to do, you want to find this video. It's a YouTuber called Sakura, and the video is called Resident Evil 2 Silent Hill Mod and Ada Wong RE4 costume. So basically, you go in the description of the video and you download the Lisa mod from that MediaFire link. And if you want Silent Hill enemies in the Resident Evil 2 game, you download the file from that Yadi link there. If you want a different mod, other mods are available. Usually, this is the best website to find your mods for Resident Evils 1, 2, and 3, like the original games that was on PS1. It's tapatalk.com. So, once you've followed the MediaFire link, it should have gone straight into your downloads folder, and you should have a folder like this that is called adaandlisa.rar. So if you open that up with your WinArchiver or WinRAR program, and so you've got two files there, Ada RE4 and Lisa Garland. We'll come back to that in a bit, so just minimize it. The next thing you want to do, you want to go on to the internet and download a program called GameCube Rebuilder. You can just type it into Google, and I'm sure you can find a website where you can download it. Then you get a application file called gcr.exe, and you open it up, and here we have it, GC Rebuilder. It basically means GameCube Rebuilder. Then you go to root, open, and you basically find where the root is. So for me, the root that I'm looking for is in this RE archives folder, and then I actually open up RE2, and there is the root that I'm looking for. So I just select it, but don't press OK yet. Just leave that how it is for the moment. Then you find the same root folder that you've just selected. So go into it. Then go into PL1, because we're going to replace Claire with Lisa. Because PL1 is Claire's scenario, and PL0 is Leon's scenario. So, yeah, go into PLD. And you see this file here, what I've got selected, pl01.pld. You delete that, but make sure you keep it in the recycle bin, just in case anything goes wrong, you can restore it then. So, once you've done that, you open up this WinRAR archive, what you had minimized from earlier on, and you drag the Lisa Garland file into this folder here, and then you rename Lisa Garland.pld. You rename that pl01.pld. And then that's when you go back to your GC rebuilder, when you can now press OK on the root folder, and see, it displays all of the folders that is in that root there. So then you go root and save, and then you save it as an ISO file. You can save it in whatever folder you want and call it whatever you want, as long as it's an ISO file. And then once you've done that, you have to go root and rebuild. Because if you don't do the rebuild thing, then it won't work properly. So you have to do that rebuild. So now, you should have saved your ISO file somewhere on your computer. So you should have a file that looks something like this. Here's my Lisa version of Resident Evil 2. But I have another version of Resident Evil 2 where you can play as Jill there. And then I've got another version of Resident Evil 2 where that's just a normal bog standard version there. And then all you do really now is you open up your Dolphin emulator or whatever GameCube emulator you happen to have, and then you just go File, Open, and then you find the bloody ISO, or the ISO, I should say. So the ISO that I'm looking for is in my Dolphin folder, and it's in my Resident Evil 2 folder within that. And then you just open up your ISO basically. So you select it and then press open. And then you should be able to play the game without any problems. With your modded version of the game. Now I'll show you some extra things just to make your gameplay experience better. So if you go to Config and Advanced, no, scratch that, sorry. My mistake, you actually go to Graphics and you might want to change this back end to OpenGL, because in my experience, it stops the lagging of the game and it makes the game run faster. I don't know, it depends on your PC and what specs it has. And also, if you go to Advanced and you want to load custom textures, well, if you actually have a custom texture pack downloaded from the internet,